Do you ever wonder why it's so hard to get your partner to see things the way you see them, or why you always feel like you're not heard or understood? Like the thing you're saying should make sense, but it just doesn't seem to get through. There's actually a reasonably simple explanation for this, which has to do with the way our brains interact with people. We basically have two separate operating systems in our brain. So my brain has half of the brain that is devoted to interacting with inanimate objects, and the other half of the brain is devoted to interacting with people. And what happens a lot in relationships is that the part of my brain that's designed to interact with inanimate objects, so using tools, maybe driving a car, assembling an IKEA bookshelf, all of that kind of thing, that's one part of my brain that specializes in dealing with things. And then I have another part of my brain that specializes in dealing with people. And the difficulty arises when my thing brain tries to solve people problems. So every time my thing brain starts to solve a people problem, the thing that happens is that my brain will treat this dynamic, sovereign person as if they were an inanimate object, as if there were some way, some magical series of words or even some kind of incantation that I could say that would just get this person to just fall in line and see things my way and do the thing I want them to do. And this part of my brain is so stubborn, it will never get up. It just keeps trying over and over and over. And it's like, oh, let me just explain this again. And so you have a lot of couples that kind of have this ongoing argument or a recurring argument, like you argue about the same thing over and over and over, because their thing brain is in charge of their person relationship. So if you really want to try to move your relationship forward, you need to get your thing brain out of the way. This actually corresponds to the right brain and the left brain. So you need to let your right brain take over your relationship with your partner, because your partner is a sovereign, dynamic individual who's going to make all of their own choices no matter what you do. And every time that you try to kind of short circuit their choices, their sovereignty, their freedom, they're going to find a way to get around that or push back against that. And so, I'll make some other videos about how to activate your right brain, how to get your person brain in charge, but it's critical if you want to move your relationship forward.